Hello, namaste. Welcome to this time for grounding into safety mode. Thank you for choosing this time for yourself. Before we start, I want to invite you to find a cup of something you want to drink. In Tantric Yoga, we use the senses to experience life. And when your senses is a bit all over the place, it can be useful to find something without yourself, outside of yourself, to pay attention to put the focus away from the overwhelmed thoughts and distractions. So just hit pause and go get your favorite drink, and I will be here waiting for you. And now that you find something, just feel that heat in that cup. Tell yourself that no matter what is going on the outside, you're gonna try at least to put the intention of sitting down for the next 20 minutes, going nowhere, no demands, no things to attend to. Sit here for a while and then join me on all fours, rooting hands and knee down, relaxing the front of your feet. And find some gentle movement in cat and cow, or just opening that spine. Inhaling as you're lowering that belly, head up. Exhaling, letting go. You can feel tender, you can feel sad, whatever you're feeling. Just move backward, sitting on your heels, and open the butt and the chest up, starting to elongate that spine. Slowly coming down again. Inhaling, arms up, look up, cactus arms, opening space. Exhaling, coming down. Bend your head down and also find some seated cat and cows. If you don't want to sit on your heels, you can sit in easy pose. We're just opening up this synovial fluid, the fluid around our muscles and our joints. Opening up that chest, lifting, tilting the head. Exhaling out. And when you start to feel overwhelmed again and you start to feel unsafe, root yourself even more down on your feet. We're going to continue to stretch that chest area, the place for responsibility and demands. We're going to release that energy. So find and interlace your fingers, open up the right arm, finding the left arm touching that right hand. If this is not possible, you can just touch your t-shirt. Close your eyes. And see if you can find tranquility and peace. Telling yourself, I am safe, I am calm. Changing sides, windmilling those arms. Left arm comes up, right hand meets that left hand. And again, just see to find relaxation in your collarbones, your belly, soft Buddha eyes, soft gaze. Looking more and more to the inside, finding eagle arms, right arm to the front, left under that right elbow, and see if you can meet that wrist, just opening up. We're spending some time here to open up the shoulder blades. When we worry and we think and we plan, this tends to manifest in the face and in the shoulders. Tell yourself, I am taking a pause. Hands to each side of the shoulders, chin down, and just open up even more while you're giving yourself a hug. Rocking a little bit from side to side, simulating this feeling of being like a baby in a safe, cradling bed. Lifting that chest, opening that arm to the side, rolling over to the other side. Your focus point is your hands and the sky. Uniting thoughts, movement, and breath. Deep inhale when you face up. Exhale when you're rounding your back. Beautiful. I want to show you here what we do. Both hands meet. If that's not possible, you touch your t-shirt. Or if that's not possible, you just touch your elbow. Whatever works the best, that's what you're gonna do. Staying here for a couple of more deep, intentional inhalations to exhalations. Finding the softness of breath all the way down to your belly. And once again, in the opposite way, finding those eagle arms. And you can try to move those hands up and down to feel the shift. You may feel overwhelmed, you may feel stressed and like everything is a bit unsafe. So connect to the point of your body that holds this energy. Maybe it's really hurting somewhere and you can just give yourself that hug again. Release that tension, release that responsibility, release those worries on each exhalation. We're not here to suppress our emotions, but to just let our body know that we are safe. Opening, stretching the arms out to the sky, hands in Namaste Mudra. Take some moments here to really root down towards the ground. We're going to find our butterfly pose. Feet towards each other, soles of the foot meet, grounding pose. Interlace the fingers and put the fingers under your feet and slightly push the feet down in your hands, making small flying movements with your legs. You're a butterfly. And when it feels good, find stillness in the pose, deep inhalation into the chest, raising your head up. And exhaling, coming down, surrendering to the pose. Finding here some movements in the spine again, inhaling, facing up. Exhaling, rolling down. Don't worry if you cannot come so far down. Just continue this movement. Water, fluids in the body, allowing the energy of anxiety and fear to move around. Maybe release the hands to your knees if it's too uncomfortable to have them under your feet. Just explore here what feels good. Easy movements, and then find stillness once again with your head down, humbling yourself to your body, releasing tension in the lower back, opening that pelvis, opening inside of your hips, allowing yourself to open up even though you feel overwhelmed and scared about the future. You still open the body to life. We're going to continue to move into our hips a little bit. But first we're opening to a reverse tabletop position, feet down, 90 degrees out from the knee, opening the chest, fingers towards the feet, opening your heart, saying hello to life. Coming down on your butt, coming down on your back, knees touching or coming towards the chest, hugging yourself, rocking from side to side. I will turn around so that you can see what I'm doing here. So let that right foot relax down and bend that left knee out to the side. And gently start opening up these hips as well. We can tend to close off our hips, our center for creativity and sensuality. When we feel unsafe, there's no time to be creative. But here, just come down on your back and stretch out that right leg. Feel that you are allowed to be sensual, soft, feminine. You can rest now. You're breathing and you're taking a break. Rocking from side to side, creating this movement like a small child that gets rocked. Soothing movement, self-soothing movement. And we're going to change sides here. So your right knee comes to the side and we're rocking once more from side to side. See if you can lift your chest a little bit each time the leg comes down. Remembering that you are safe. Laying down, fingers meet on the back of your left thigh. Opening up those glutes. Giving yourself permission to feel the lower back, the hips, removing tension from this area. Taking one deep inhalations here. 2 exhalation. Beautiful. Bending both knee out in 90 degrees. Maybe you want to do butterfly lying down. But if it feels okay, then try to come into a full happy baby pose. We're rocking once more just to create the safety of a small newborn baby with endless of potential. Because once you were just a baby before everything got so serious and difficult. Maybe give yourself a soft smile of gratitude that you're finally taking some time to release this restless energy. Knowing that you have the power to transform this anxiety into self-love. Having trust in the effects of the practice. Staying here and then releasing by rocking up and down, massaging the whole spine from the butt all the way to your neck. We will open our hearts by sitting down to the root, sitting down with the legs stretched out and opening up the upper body. First opening up the rib cage, allowing the prana, the air and life force to come into the rib cage. Inhaling, exhaling, starting to make circles. And when we get anxiety, the chest becomes tight, and here we just want to create more space for the air to flow also in our rib cage. And floating to the opposite side. Feeling how the body is dynamic, that you have time. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, release. One more time here, inhaling up. Exhale, release, and let it go. Beautiful, opening that side body. Feeling your genitals and your butt down towards the ground, safety, gratitude and gravity. A small forward bend here. And please don't push yourself now. Just release. Release that jaw. Put your tongue out. Release that social mask and just let that face be heavy. It's okay. It's okay to be tired, and it's okay to take this time to yourself. You are important and you are loved. Maybe come all the way down to your elbows and really feel that heaviness in your neck. Staying here for a couple of deep, more inhalations. And slowly helping yourself up. To continue to say hello to life, we're going to do a back bend, which is a heart opener. So take your palms onto your lower back, strengthen your core, strengthen your front thighs to protect your back, deep inhalations, and just lean back a little bit. Opening up the chest, opening up that heart, and coming back on exhalation. One more time, take a deep inhalation, hold that breath, and then go back while you're holding the breath for as long as you can. Exhale, come back. Beautiful, well done. Counter pose into passive child to release the pose. Belly towards legs. Arms back, palms facing up. Forehead down towards the earth. Open your mouth and let go with a big exhalation. Beautiful. Now touch your heels, open your butt. And come on the top of your head so that you can even more create space between your shoulder blades, remove muscle knots, remove pain and discomfort. This is also a beautiful pose if you're sitting down a lot or being a lot on your phone. And gently come back on your butt. If there's any last positions you need to do that your body's calling you to do, you can pause now and do that. Or you can join me in Shavasana, noticing how your body's feeling right now. And become heavy. Feet wider than hip width distance, arms far away from the body. Let it relax, let it relax, let it relax. I am safe. The feelings of anxiety and restlessness is melting away from my body for each exhalation. Stay as long as you want in Shavasana, or gently find some stretching in the body. And when you feel ready, start to find your way back to a seated position in your own pace. Putting that left palm to your heart, and then that right palm, and gently make some circles to your chest that holds so much. And let it release with gentle circulation, helping your body to release. Beautiful. Knowing that there is abundance, there's enough for everyone. Nature is your best friend. Hands in Namaste Mudra, and bend your chin down to gratitude to yourself, for you as a divine creature. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you such a bliss and blissful day, and I see you soon. Goodbye and namaste.